discover the true story of Halloween, origins and death, and the supernatural. Welcome to this special video where we will explore a fascinating story behind one of the most popular holidays in the world, Halloween. Halloween, a word that conjures up images of lighted pumpkins, creative costumes, and lots of candy, is a celebration that has captured the hearts of many cultures around the world. But after all, what is Halloween? The term Halloween is an abbreviation of All Hallows Eve, which means All Hallows Eve. This festival is celebrated on the night of October 31st and has deep roots that span centuries. To truly understand Halloween, you need to delve into the traditions and history that have shaped it over time. This video will uncover the Celtic origins of Halloween, explain how it became integrated into Christianity, analyze its migration to America, and explore the symbols and traditions that made it so iconic. In addition, we will also cover modern controversies and the evolution of Halloween celebrations today. So, get ready for an exciting journey through time and culture as we unravel the mysteries and curiosities behind this special festival. Let's start. Celtic origins. To gain a comprehensive understanding of Halloween, it is essential to take a trip into the past and delve into the deep roots of the Celtic tradition that gave rise to it. The festival we know today as Halloween has its origins in an ancient Celtic celebration called Samhain, which marked the transition from summer to winter. We invite you to explore this fascinating aspect of Halloween history in more depth. Samhain, the Celtic end of summer festival. Samhain was one of the four main festivals of the Celts and was held around October 31st. For the Celts, Samhain represented a crucial transition, marking the end of the harvest and the beginning of the darkest season of the year. It was a time when cattle were gathered from pastures and autumn harvests were stored. It marked a vital transition, representing the end of summer and the beginning of winter. Communication with the beyond. One of the central beliefs of the Celts during Samhain was that, on that night, the boundaries between the world of the living and the world of the dead became blurred, allowing the spirits of the ancestors to return to Earth. This belief gave rise to rituals of reverence for the deceased and the search for communication with the afterlife, a practice that involved ceremonies, prayers, and offerings. The bonfires. Another notable feature of Samhain was the lighting of large bonfires. The Celts believed that fire had a special power to ward off malicious spirits that might wander during this magical night. Campfires were community gathering places where stories were shared, food was shared, and people found comfort and protection from the unknown. Mysterious costumes and masks. In this festival, the tradition of wearing costumes and masks also played a vital role. People dressed in elaborate costumes and masks to confuse the spirits and avoid unwanted attention from those returning from the afterlife. This ancient practice, which evoked both mystery and protection, is reminiscent of the costumes used in contemporary Halloween. Integration with Christianity. Samhain, a Celtic celebration that marked the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter, coincided temporally with All Saints' Day, a Christian festival that honors all the saints recognized by the Catholic Church. This coincidence of dates provided a unique opportunity for the intersection of these two cultures. Over time, the Catholic Church saw the advantage of incorporating existing traditions into its religious practices, rather than eliminating them. Samhain offered a rich foundation of folk traditions and beliefs that could be meaningfully incorporated into All Saints' Day. This festival was originally celebrated on May 13th, but in the 8th century the Church moved it to November 1st. Let's take a deeper look at how this happened. The influence of the Christian festival of All Saints' Day. All Saints' Eve, known as All Hallows Eve, falls on the night of October 31st. In this context, the Celtic Samhain and All Hallows Eve partners began to overlap. The transitional period between the end of summer and the beginning of winter, it was believed that the souls of the dead could roam the earth, making this time ripe for rituals and prayers in honor of the deceased. Thus, Halloween began to incorporate elements of All Hallows Eve, such as lighting candles and celebrating the souls of the dead. As these influences merged, the festival acquired a unique character that continued to evolve over the centuries. This integration with Christianity is one of the most intriguing aspects of the history of Halloween and demonstrates how cultural and religious traditions can intertwine and evolve over time. Below, we'll explore how Halloween migrated to America and grew into a distinctly American celebration. Migration to America. The story of Halloween expands globally as this festival crosses continents and cultures. In this topic, we'll explore how Halloween came to America and how its traditions evolved in the New World. Exploration of the migration of Halloween traditions to America. Halloween arrived in America with European settlers, especially those from England, Ireland, and Scotland, who brought their cultural traditions with them. However, the way Halloween was celebrated in colonial America was quite different from what we see today. Evolution of traditions in the United States. The celebration of Halloween in the United States has undergone several transformations over time. Initially, it was more focused on harvest festivals and community events. The emphasis was on bringing the community together to celebrate autumn and the harvest, with little emphasis on the supernatural activities associated with Halloween. In the 19th century, Halloween in the United States began to incorporate elements of European traditions and become more focused on fun and children. The practice of trick-or-treat, begging for sweets from door to door, began to gain popularity, and costumes became an essential part of the party. Addressing the influence of immigrant communities. The influence of immigrant communities, such as the Irish, Italians, and Germans, contributed to the diversification of Halloween traditions in America. Each ethnic group brought its own practices and implications, enriching the celebration with new costumes and activities. The migration of Halloween to America is a fundamental part of its history, as it marked the beginning of the festival's transformation into an extremely recognized and appreciated event. In the following comments, we will explore the specific symbols and traditions that have been cited as synonymous with Halloween, as well as the controversies and modern evolution of these celebrations. Halloween symbols and traditions. Halloween is known for its rich variety of symbols and traditions that make it one of the most visually distinctive holidays. These elements play a crucial role in creating the atmosphere and spirit of the celebration. Let's explore some of the most iconic symbols and traditions associated with Halloween. Carved pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns. One of the most recognizable images of Halloween are pumpkins carved with scary faces and lit by candles. The tradition of jack-o'-lanterns has roots in ancient Irish stories about Jack the Trickster, who tricked the devil. Pumpkins replaced turnips in the Americas due to their availability. They symbolize protection against malevolent spirits and are often used as decoration. Creative fantasies. Dressing up in costumes is an essential part of Halloween. People of all ages dress up as monsters, superheroes, popular characters, and a variety of other imaginative creations. The costume tradition evolved from the Celtic practices of dressing up to deceive spirits and as a tribute to the dead. Trick-or-treat. The trick-or-treat tradition involves children going door to door in search of candy. The origin of this practice is associated with the ancient costume of offering food and prayers to the spirits of the dead. Today, it is one of the most beloved Halloween activities, fun for young and old. Scary decorations. Home and garden decor plays a big role in creating a spooky environment. Artificial spider webs, suspended ghosts, skeletons, and other frightening elements are used to create a chilling atmosphere. Ghost tales and horror stories. Halloween is also the perfect time to tell and listen to ghost stories and scary tales. Urban legends, horror films, and scary stories add to the chilling party atmosphere. These symbols and traditions were derived from Halloween and play a key role in the modern celebration. They are part of what makes Halloween a unique and complete experience for people of all ages. In the next topic, we will address the controversies related to Halloween. Controversies and modern evolution. Halloween, like any tradition, has evolved over the years and defied challenges and controversies. In this topic, we will explore the issues and debates surrounding Halloween in modern times and how the party continues to transform. Discussion of controversies associated with Halloween. Halloween is not without controversy. Issues such as cultural appropriation, negative representations and stereotypes in costumes and decorations, as well as concerns about children's safety during trick-or-treat, are regularly debated topics. We will cover how these controversies arose and the impact we had on the party. Cultural and political debates regarding fantasies. Exceptional or insensitive costumes have sparked debates about cultural respect and awareness. How does modern society deal with choosing costumes? And how do these discussions address the way people celebrate Halloween? Recent evolution of Halloween celebrations. In modern times, Halloween has transformed into a widely commercialized and adaptable party. Parties, community events, and street decoration were essential parts of the celebration. Furthermore, Halloween is planned by many parts of the world and thought of in new ways as different cultures adopt it. Conclusion of the evolution of Halloween. Halloween continues to evolve and adapt to modern times. Its history, controversies, and evolution are a reflection of culture's ability to reinvent itself and adapt to new situations. So, what did you think of today's video? Did you already know any of these facts about the origin of Halloween? What impressed you most? Let us know your thoughts on this topic, as we would love to read and respond to your comments below. And if you liked this video and haven't subscribed to our channel yet, subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss any of the intriguing videos we post every week. And if you want to take advantage and learn a little more, be sure to click on one of these videos that we are suggesting for you. Remember, to know the past is to understand the present and prepare for the future. Until the next video.